Oh, he a real professional. Every day he's always looking for something to get better at. Like today after OTA 2, he coming up to the DBs asking different things that we're seeing and different ways that he can get better. Like it's a real professional in CJ, and you can see why he was drafted so high because he really cares about the game of football.
Jalen, what are some of the nuances of the game that you hope to get even better at after having some success as a rookie?
Yeah, just overall knowledge of the game is you're never, complete in your, knowledge about the game. It's always evolving and you always learn new things. And just leadership, I want to be a guy that the team could, use in hard times. And, I'm just trying to step up in that role.
When you hear CJ say, I have to earn, well, he said, I have to earn everything, which I love. What do you think about that coming from your rookie quarterback?
Oh, yeah, it just shows that he's a true competitor. A guy that wants to work and a guy that wants to, compete at everything. You can hear that in his voice, and, I'm happy that he's on my team.
In your words, what is the difference between last year's defense and this year's defense if you're explaining it to the fans?
Yeah, that's a great question. A lot of familiar faces, but I would just say new energy. There is a couple new faces, and obviously we have a new coach and a new defensive staff, so I would just say new energy.
Jalen, what's the difference in you going from year one to year two, just approaching the OTA with some experience and instant success under you?
Yeah, overall, just continue to do the things that I do well and also, improving the things that I do not as well. I'm trying to be more vocal and just be that fun guy on the team, be a guy that you could look at for the energy. Like, I'm just trying to be a guy that is, positive out there on the field.
What has your interactions been like with Jalen Ward?
Oh, great interactions. We already got a handshake, so that's lit. And, he a good guy. He's a leader. You can see why he's been in the league so long, and I'm excited to play with him. He plays with his hair on fire, and it's fun when you can play with a guy like that.
What do you think about D'Amico and getting to know him and then seeing him as a head coach for the first time?
Yeah, he's a great head coach. A guy that's really intentional with what he's doing. You can see it in his meetings, and you can really feel it at practice. He's making sure that every rep that I'm doing, whether it's a walkthrough, a practice, even in the film room, that I'm seeing the things that I need to see and finishing the right way. He's always talking to me about my body position and, my leverage. And, I'm thankful to have a coach that, cares so much about the game and, really loves the game of football.
Jalen, what are your feelings about Will Anderson and how exciting is it to add another playmaker like that, especially?
Yeah, another guy that plays with his hair on fire, a guy that is, excited about the game of football and loves to do what he do. He made a play in OTA 2 today, and, he had a celebration. So, it's a guy that's used to just making plays, and, I love to be around that type of energy.
Jalen, you self-scout your rookie year, watch the tape, go over it. What are some things that you liked about it or some things that you think that you could do much better?
Oh, yeah, the biggest thing I would say is my patience. I feel like I developed good patience throughout the year, but it's also one of those things that you could, never perfect. So I'm, trying to build on that and try to just slow my eyes down, and that'll allow me to play faster and make those plays that need to be made.
Go ahead, Brooks. What's it like working with Corey? What are the differences you see and how they want to work with you guys?
Oh, I love Corey. He's in the meetings. He's very interactive, and he knows a lot about the game of football as a whole, but especially about the secondary. He's a guy that in the meeting room, he's not going to let anything slide, and is going to make sure that every detail is, said in the meeting room, making sure that we get everything, squared away.
So, Jalen, you're from Houston. You've watched this team go through the ups and the downs. This past weekend, you got a chance to participate in the Texas Volunteer Day out at the Houston Food Bank. And can you just see the renewed energy as far as with D'Amico coming in, you going into your second year, some of the draft picks they made? Can you see that renewed energy in the fans?
I definitely can. I feel it. I feel like it's, fresh air. Just a great time to, be in Houston. We're trying to bring that feeling back, and we're trying to just, continue to stack days and get better. We're not really trying to look forward to anything, but we're just trying to take one day at a time and continue to, improve on a day-to-day basis.
Thank you, Jalen.
Thank y'all.